If you're using AI to help with your court case, you might be about to make a mistake that could damage your credibility with the judge. AI can make you sound intelligent, but sounding intelligent and being legally correct are two completely different things. Today, I'm going to explain what AI is actually good for, where it becomes dangerous, and how to use it without sabotaging your case. Because AI can help you, but it can also ruin you. But first, I'm Damon Moore. Let's be honest. People are using AI right now to draft motions, respond to discovery, write affidavits, prepare cross-examination questions, and research case law. Some people are even filing documents that were almost entirely generated by AI. And in some cases, courts have sanctioned lawyers for using fake cases that AI hallucinated into existence. AI does not know your judge. AI does not understand your courtroom culture. AI does not understand procedural nuance. It predicts language patterns. That's it. Now let's talk about where AI can actually help you. AI is very good at turning scattered facts into clear timelines, structuring arguments logically, creating outlines for motions, breaking down complicated legal concepts into plain English, generating preparation checklists. It's also good for helping you brainstorm questions for a hearing. If you're overwhelmed, AI can help you organize your thinking. But notice something important here. All of those uses involve structure. None of those uses involve authority. Here's where people get into trouble. Fake case citations. AI has been known to fabricate cases that do not exist. If you file a motion citing a case that isn't real, you lose credibility immediately. Wrong jurisdiction. AI may give you law from another state. Tone problems. Judges dislike dramatic or emotionally charged writing. Sometimes AI specializes in that. Procedural ignorance, because AI doesn't know the local court rules. It doesn't know the filing deadlines. It doesn't know the judge's preferences. See, it's strategy that wins cases. A paragraph has never won a case in a courtroom. Another problem is that AI is really good at helping you make a statement, but it cannot answer follow-up questions in real time. For example, if AI tells you to object to something on the grounds that it's hearsay, it will not tell you how to respond if the opposing party says the evidence should come in as an exception or a particular exception to the hearsay rule. Let's talk about the correct way to use AI. If you're going to use AI, here's the framework. Step 1, use AI for structure, not legal authority. Step 2, verify every citation independently. Step 3, rewrite everything in your own voice. I saw this at play in a case in Indiana in 2025. I was representing the father in a child custody case. The mother was representing herself. The mother sent communications to the court that were very professional and really well worded. But then I'd look at her communications to my clients and I'd see things like, "Is you stupid?" That kind of language does not match her written communications, and it was a telltale sign. Step 4, if the stakes are high, have a lawyer review it. AI can draft, but strategy requires judgment, and judgment is what wins cases. If you're representing yourself, AI can help you prepare, but preparation without strategy can create overconfidence, and overconfidence loses cases. If you want help reviewing something before you file it, or you want to make sure you're not missing something critical, schedule a strategy session. Use AI to prepare. Use experience to win. And don't let something destroy your credibility before you ever open your mouth in court.